Remove the gas valve and the thermocouple all together, okay? All right, so the first thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna crack the union, we're gonna remove the drip leg, and also, or the valve will just stay in place, okay? So we're gonna remove all this right now, okay? What I'm gonna do here is, I'm gonna get the pipe wrenches, wipe off the excess soap that was on it from the last screw. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to back up the union. When I crack it loose, I'm grabbing it from one side and grab it from the bottom so I don't spin the pipe completely. Because if I was to spin this, I might spin this pipe as well. It's never going to loosen up. Okay? So this is backing it up. Okay? So I loosen the union. Alright? Once it's loose enough, then you can spin it by hand. Okay? Then I'm going to remove the pipes, okay? I grab the T-fitting here to back up the fitting itself, because I don't want to put a lot of pressure on the gas valve right there, or the piping that holds the gas valve, like the manifold. Okay, loosen it up.
So with the right wrench, you're just holding it?
That's all I'm doing. I'm backing myself up is what I'm doing. Okay? Loosen it up. Once it gets to a certain point, I can unscrew the rest of it by hand. Okay? Take this down like so. Then I'm going to take off the drip leg.
So you, with the red one, you always hold, and with the other one, you just turn?
That's exactly right. I'm backing myself up with one wrench, and we're doing the work with the other wrench. Once you get to a certain point, loosen her up. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my thermocouple and my aluminum gas line. Okay. Because I need to take this pipe out here, and if I start spinning, I'm going to put some pressure on these two pipes, on these two pieces here. And I don't want to do that, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen this up. Once it gets loosened to a certain point, you can spin it by hand. Sometimes you can just move them. These are the ones that are very hard to put in sometimes because they're getting kind of rounded here and also inside the gas valve, okay? So next thing I'm going to do is do the aluminum tubing. Okay, that's loose. Now I pretty much have the thermocouple three quarters of the way out. So now what I'm going to do is just remove the screw that's holding it down here and take that out.
For all the furnaces, is it always in the same spot?
Pretty much.
We're gonna be doing this on a pilot, on a
Yes,
standing
probably
pilot.
this furnace you'll probably work on.
Okay.
The same furnace. I have the pilot assembly out now, removed, okay? Normally what you do is you cut these tie wraps off and remove the whole entire thermocouple. Okay? So, I'm going to show you how to remove that. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this clip off. It just slides right off. Okay? Put the clip there. And then the thermocouple just slides right out. That's it. And then if you clip the tie wraps off, it's completely freed up. But I don't think they're going to have you do that. They're just going to have you remove it like so. To put it back together, you're going to take the thermocouple, slide it back in the holder. But this here's your cold junction. This is your hot junction. So the cold junction sits in the holder. We'll slide it back in, push it as far as it goes. Take the clip, slide it back on. And that's it. Okay? We're not going to put it in yet. We're not done. Okay? So that's lab test. That's the one lab test. That's completely done. All right?
Which
That's
is
just taking it out.
replacing thermocouples?
Replacing thermocouples. That's all it is. See how fast that was? Would it take about a
You
minute?
want us to put it back in too?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Now I'm going to take this pipe out. Okay?
This is going to be the other.
Yep, Yes.
task, right?
Yes, we're continuing on removing the gas valve.
Okay.
Now, this here is a jawless pipe wrench, okay? This is jawless. This here has jaws to grab onto the pipe. The jawless pipe wrench is good for grabbing on like blocks, okay? Or even the union as well, okay? Because it's solid, okay? So, what I'm gonna do here is grab onto the gas valve, okay? Then, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the pipe. See what I'm doing when I go to move that? Everything moves, so I'm gonna back myself up. Okay, now that's the wrong way. Remember, left, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
So with the right one, you're just holding basically the whole thing, right?
Exactly, yep. Like so. And it's gonna get to a certain point where it's gonna be loose. You can spin it out by hand.
Okay.
Done. Now I'm taking the gas valve out. Before I do that, disconnect my wires. So plug them.
You just pull them out?
That's it. Hold on to the manifold. And then I'm going to grab the gas valve and remove the gas valve.
When you're removing the wires, they have a
Polarity?
yeah.
No, they do not. You can plug them in any way you want. Spin it by hand. That's it. Okay, I removed my gas valve. Now I'm going to put my new gas valve in and my new thermocouple. But before I do that, let's clean some stuff up. Now if you take notice, guys, on the gas valve, here's the arrow I was telling you about.
You were looking at the
Yes.
other one. Okay.
The arrow always points to the manifold. That's the way the gas is traveling. Okay? Always points to the manifold. Alright? Now you want to clean up any excess paste that is on the fittings.
And it's that white thing, right?
That's the white, this is the Teflon paste. Yes. Not tape, paste.
Paste.
And this shit gets all over the place. Alright? So, what I'm going to do is clean it all up, reuse the same pipe, okay? Wipe off any excess. Take a brush, clean it off, clean it out of the threads. Wipe it off. Okay, that's good enough for that. Whichever brush works the best for you, I don't care. Like I said, this stuff gets all over the place.
Do you recommend using gloves or no?
Well, if they're rubber gloves, yeah, but you don't have to. Though. I mean, I just wipe my, I just go wash my hands. There's a sink back there in the corner. Alright. Do it over the garbage can, because that way the paste will go flying into the can.
How long do you think this would take us to do? Like the 2 lab tasks?
To do these 2 lab tasks, it should take you 3 minutes to get them both done.
3 minutes?
No.
3 minutes?
More like an hour.
No, that's not going to take you guys that long. Seriously, it probably take you maybe
30?
a half hour or
30
so.
minutes,
Yeah.
40 minutes.
I mean, look how long did it take me. I did it 3 times now. You guys are my 3rd group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So. All right, now I got everything pretty much cleaned up. Okay, now I'm getting ready to put everything back together. All right? Any questions before I do so?
No. Do you have like do you know where the tubes go, or do you have like a way to remember where do they go?
The pipes?
Yeah, the pipes, I
The
mean.
gas line?
Yeah.
No, you just pretty much just figure it out. Remember, the drip leg is on the bottom. Okay, the long pipe is going to go in like so. Okay, if you start putting together, you're going to realize it's not matching up right.
Okay.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my gas valve in. Okay, but what we're going to do first is we're going to apply the paste. Remember, guys,
Only the first 3 lines.
you're going to leave the first 2 or 3 threads bare. Okay? This one here, I just like to smear it around with my finger.
So not a lot.
No, not really.
Okay.
Alright. Get that excess crap off. Alright, now, arrow's pointing to the manifold. Screw it on. Screw it on until it starts getting hard to spin. And you're going to need a wrench. Okay. Keep in mind, you want to have this upward. Because if you don't have it upward, it's not going to work right. It's got to be in a position just right. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to hold the manifold. Okay? Actually, I'm going to hold it from the bottom. Tighten it down. That's good enough. Okay. I'm going to wipe off any excess right now because it's going to get all over me in a little while. Plus, I'm going to do it later anyways. Okay, next is the rest of the pipe.
So you put the paste on all the pipes?
Yep. All of them except for the union connection.
Which is this?
Nope.
Or the other one?
This.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we can use on the trees, right? But not in the.
Exactly. Not in the connection of the unit. Only when it connects to the pipe. So there's a little bit of paste in there, believe it or not.
Only the males.
The male and the female where it connects, that's where you do not, because it's tapered.
Okay.
Okay, this actually fits inside like so. Okay, you don't put any paste on that. Okay, it's designed not to have paste on it. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is
Tighten it up.
to the gas valve. Okay, I'm going to tighten up my pipe. Now when I put this pipe in, I got to make sure that my T-fittings is in the upright position. See how it's spinning the gas valve? Now what I got to do is back myself up by holding the gas valve. Okay, there we go. I got my T-fitting in the upright position. Next, I'm going to put my drip leg in.
That's the top one, right?
No.
Oh, the bottom one. Never mind.
Drip trick.
Yeah. You don't have to put them in a certain order, do you?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to snug this down. See how I turn my gas valve? Shit, I was just using some here. Got so much of it. Don't wipe this stuff on your clothes, guys. I'm telling you right now. It'll come out, but after about 2 to 3 washes. Maybe even longer.
Is that going, the parts going into the manifold, is can clear the orifice?
Say that again?
Is the past, I mean
The paste.
The paste, no.
The paste.
That's why you leave the first 2 to 3 threads exposed.
And on case that is going inside, it can clog the orifice.
Yeah, it prevents it from going inside. First of all, it's probably gonna go. It would go straight into your drip leg here. That's what the purpose of the drip leg is for,
But
to
what-
catch any debris or moisture.
Yeah, but what about the filter after?
After that,
Yeah.
then, well, that's why you want to leave the first 2 to 3 threads exposed. Because it's starting to seal up inside, and then it really seals it on the outside once you have the paste inside the inside the pipe there. Because it's already in there, preventing it from going in.
So that one can change all the about the temperature rise and everything, right?
Yes, yes. You can also even clog it up too. Okay, now that's nice and snug.
Running out of paper towels.
Yep, I'll go get more. I'm gonna have to get some more. Okay, let's put the pilot assembly back in. Okay, almost done, guys.
Do you have to do that before that to finish that?
Yeah, I recommend put the pilot assembly in last because it'll do nothing but get in your way when you're trying to spin that gas valve in. Okay? Alright, so what I'm going to do here is go. I'm just moving to try to get in there finger tight. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to screw these all the way until they're finger tight. You want your finger tight 1/4 of a turn. But these have got so much use on them that
Doesn't really do anything.
yeah, you kind of have to walk it all the way through with the wrench.
Okay.
So in the fittings that we have to change for the pilot, the compression fittings,
Say that again?
the compression fittings,
The brass ferrules, what about them?
those we have to change it.
No, you do not. The only time you have to change these fittings is if you replace the aluminum tubing, because they're affixed to it. They're just stuck to it. Because once you put them on there, they actually adhere and break off, and then they have the bottom piece stuck to the aluminum tubing. But if you're just going to reuse it, then you don't have to take those off. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the holding screw in on the bottom here.
You're gonna screw them back in, right?
What's that?
You're gonna screw them back in?
Screw it back in.
Yeah.
The pilot assembly?
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. You just have to put it in there snug, not too tight. This hole is kind of stripped out.
Okay.
From being used so much.
Yep. Okay, now we got the pilot assembly in.
Was that just 2 prongs that just went over?
It's just one. It fits behind it, and then one screw holder on the burner right here. That's it.
Okay.
So one screw here, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Not much at all. All right, now. Gas line.
Is the gas line gonna be on for us or off?
Bring it on for you.
Okay. So we don't have to do that, right?
What's that?
We don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can do this. Everything I'm showing you got to do.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, now, what we're going to do is we're going to check for leaks with the soap bubbles.
Wait a second. So when we come here to do the lab, we're gonna have to take this off too?
Yep.
The way it was? It's
Yep.
gonna go on?
Okay. So release it now.
Okay, so we turn the gas on, check for leaks. Okay? You want to take the soap bubbles, you want to put it all over the place. Okay? Now keep in mind, there's no gas to be leaking out of there yet if there's a leak, because